Hi everyone, today we are going to make this lovely jumper or sweater or pullover. The one I made here has crop style with long sleeve. Here we are not going to use any gauge because we are using our favorite top as the size reference, but you can easily adjust the width, the length by reducing or add more rows based on your liking. The construction of this sweater is from 4 panels. First, back panel. Second, front panel. Third one and fourth is the sleeves panel. Let's start with the back panel. We are going to use 5mm hook. Begin with a slip knot. And then make chains. Here I'm making 86 foundation chains. 1, 2, 3. Now we have 86 foundation chains. We're going to start row 1. Begin on the third chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, insert hook, pull up loop, hold down the first loop, pull through 2 loops. That's our first half double crochet slip stitch. Yarn over, insert hook, pull through, hold down the first loop, pull through 2. Now we have 2 half double crochet slip stitch. On the first stitch, add a stitch marker. Carry on making row 1 using half double crochet slip stitch all the way across until the last 10 stitches remaining. Here I'm going to count 10 last stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. add stitch marker there. Now we have reached the stitch marker, and we are going to change the hook to a smaller size. Here I'm using size 4mm hook. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, oops, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10. We change to smaller hook size to create the ribbing effect. Now chain 2, turn over work. We are going to start row 2 by working on the back loop only, which is here, here. So for row 2 we are going to use half double crochet all the way across, but for the first 10 stitch here we're going to use smaller hook, half double crochet, back loop only, yarn over, insert the hook to the back loop, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops, pull through all 3, yarn over, insert the hook on the back loop, pull up loop, pull through 3, now we have 3 half double crochet on the back loop, add stitch marker on the first stitch, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add stitch marker on the 10th stitch, and then swap the hook again to bigger size. Continue with half double crochet on the back loop only. Here we are on the last stitch, and we are going to do half double crochet on both loop. For this end here, which is our top panel, we are always going to use both loop instead of back loop only. Now chain 2, turn our work, and we'll begin row 3, which is half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop only. Yarn over, insert the hook on the back loop only, pull through a loop, hold down, pull through 2. Change the hook, chain 2, turn our work, for row 4 we are going to repeat row 2, which is half double crochet on the back loop only all the way across. One, 2, 3. For last stitch we are going to do half double crochet on both loop. Chain 2, turn, and we'll continue with row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, for row 5 we are going to repeat row 3, which is half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop only. Continue all the way across until the end of the row, and we'll carry on making this back panel with the same pattern of the repetition row 2 and 3. Keep on making rows until we reach the desired width of our back panel. Mine here is 52 centimeters. Here I'm going to measure from pit to pit. Here. So I'm going to make rows until 52 centimeter. Finish off with chain 1. And cut the yarn. This is our wrong side and this is the right side. By the way, because we start our first row with half double crochet slip stitch, we'll end the row with half double crochet slip stitch too. As for the front panel, it's basically the same construction as the back panel. The only difference is we're going to make a neckline on the top panel here, roughly here. Anyway, just to be sure, we are going to create a neckline on the correct top panel that we can tell from here. Look at here, the V shape of the stitches is pointing downwards, which means this is the top side. Okay, let's begin to measure the center of the panel where we are going to put our neckline. Just count how many ribbing you have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So we have in total is 33 ribs, and we are going to find the center of it, which is the 17th row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, which is here. So we are going to add a stitch marker right in the middle of it. Here I'm going to measure it. Okay, now we have 20 centimeter opening. Half of the 20 centimeter is 10, so we are going to do the measurement from 10 to here. So we are going to create the neckline starting from here. Add a stitch marker in the middle of it. And then on the other side, we're gonna do the same. Just count how many ribs you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is our middle rib, so it's gonna be 6 ribs to the right. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Add a stitch marker. Here. For the width or the depth of the neckline, we're going to measure it again. Try to make a straight line here, and here we have about 7 centimeter depth, but I'm going to make 8 here. So here from the center I'm going to measure 8 centimeter here. Add a stitch marker. Now we have made 10 half double crochet slip stitch row. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Same as the back panel here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And next we are going to create the neckline. Here, square neckline. But first of all, we need to count how many stitches we need to reduce for the height of the neckline, which is here. So we're going to count the stitches. Starting from the stitch marker here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So we are going to reduce 14 stitch here, starting from the first stitch. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, which is here. Add stitch marker. So here we are at the stitch marker, and we would make a stop for the next row. So carry on with chain 2, turn our work, continue with half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop. Don't forget to add a stitch marker on the first stitch. Okay, and then carry on all the way across until the end of the row. Continue making 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So we are going to continue with 13 half double crochet slip stitch here. Now we have made 13 half double crochet slip stitch. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. And next we are going to make the neckline on this side. So we are going to attach the yarn here and then carry on to the top. Last stitch here, we'll do boat loop and then we are going to add chains here. We can count the change we need here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So we're going to attach 14 chains. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, and add extra 2 chains. 1 2, and then turn our work. Here we're going to start from the 3rd chain from the hook. 1 2 3, and then start with half double crochet slip stitch. Okay, now we are going to attach the hook into the back loop here. Still doing the half double crochet slip stitch, but this time we are going to attach it on the back loop. Now, as you can see here, we have finished created the neckline here, and we'll continue to make half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop only all the way across here, and then carry on with another 10 half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Here we have 1, so carry on with the rest until we have another 10 to finish this front panel. For the sleeves, we are going to get the reference from our top, starting from the width of it, which is 17 centimeter, and for the length it is 47 centimeter. We are going to use those reference to crochet our sleeves. Let's start with slip knot. Here I'm making 81 chains for my 47 length. 47 centimeter length. 1 2 3 4 5. Carry on until we got 81 chains. 79, 80, 81. Start at the third chain from the hook. 1 2 3. We are going to make half double crochet slip stitch. Add the stitch marker on the first stitch here. Carry on with half double crochet slip stitch until 10 remaining stitches left. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's stitch marker, so we are going to stop here. Now we have reached the stitch marker. Swap the hook to smaller size. Two, 3, 10. Chain 1, turn our work. So now our first row has finished, and we'll carry on with row 2. To start here, we're gonna do single crochet for the first 10 stitches. Single crochet on the back loop only. 3, 10. Add stitch marker 2 here. And then change the hook to bigger size. Carry on with half double crochet on the back loop only. Here, as you can see, with 10 single crochet on the back loop only, we are creating the cuff. For the last stitch, we are going to do half double crochet on both loops. Chain 2, turn, and for row 3 we are going to do half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop only. Change the hook to smaller size. Chain 1, turn over work, for row 4 we are going to repeat row 2, which is single crochet on the back loop only for the first 10 stitches. One, 2, 3, 10. Change the hook to bigger size. Carry on with half double crochet on the back loop only. Continue making half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop only all the way across. And then for the row 5 we are going to repeat row 3. So it's going to be a repeating of row 2 and 3 until we reach the desired width of the sleeve. Now we have finished the sleeves. Here I've got 17 centimeter width. To finish this row off, we are going to do chain 1 and then cut the yarn. For the other sleeves, make identical sleeve, just like this one. For the sleeves, we are going to seam this side here But first of all, we need to find the center of the sleeves. We can do that by counting how many rows we have here and find the center. Here we are at the center of it. I'm going to add a stitch marker to mark it. And then we are going to fold it to inside out, and we are going to seam from the cuff here all the way along. Here we're going to start from this very end and we're going to attach the yarn to this side, or you can say the back loop from this row. This is our half double crochet slip stitch, the front loop. We have one front loop and then middle loop and then the back loop. So we're going to attach or seam from the back loop here. Run it again. And then pull or you can do the seaming the way you prefer it to be. I mean, based on your preferences. You don't have to follow my type of seam. Just do whatever you feel like you are happy with. Now we are going to seam the shoulder. I have done one shoulder and this is the finished result. So we are going to connect the rib here to each other. Next we are going to seam the sides. Here and here, but we are going to measure our armhole first. Here, as you can see, the joint seam started from here, right in the middle. This is count as one stitch, and the rib is one stitch, and for the half double crochet rows we are going to count 2 stitches. Here I have 65 stitches, starting from here where the joint marker is and end it here. I have 65 stitches. To make the armhole, here we are going to count from the shoulder to the exact stitch that we need. From our sleeves, we have 65 stitches all around. So we are going to start to count from the shoulder joint or seam here. This seam is counted as 1 stitch. So we have 64 stitches left. 64 divided into 2, we have 32 stitches that we are going to spread on the front and back panel here. Here I already add stitch marker on the 32 stitches. Do the same for the back panel. Just count 32 stitches and add stitch marker here. So for the sides here, we're going to join or to seam it from here to here and stop before the stitch marker, which is here. Now we have finished the seam on the sides. Next we are going to continue with the sleeves. We are going to attach the sleeves right here, and we're going to attach the sleeves here. The stitch marker here is for the shoulder, and the one here is for the armpit. Before we finish, I need to let you know that this shoulder seam and our stitch marker here, which is on the shoulder, these two should meet together. Next we are going to create the collar all the way around, and first we are going to attach the yarn here where our stitch marker is, and it's going to be our starting point. Anyway, I'm using 5mm hook. Chain 1, single crochet. There's 1 single crochet here on the rib. On the half double crochet row, we are going to do 1 single crochet again, move to the rib, one single crochet, one single crochet. Here we are. Next to the corner here, we are going to jump to this first stitch here and skip the corner. Here we are on the last single crochet, and next we are going to connect it with the first single crochet using slip stitch. Next we are going to make 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add 2 more chains. 11, 12. For first row, we are going to do half double crochet, slip stitch. We are going to start from the 3rd chain from the hook. 9, 10. Now finish the first row. As you can see here, we have this wrong side and this is our right side. Here we can see there is this rib with V shape pointing down. On the wrong side we don't have this V shape rib, so we're going to turn the right side with a V shape towards us here. It's gonna be matching with the body panel, same pattern. Okay, let's connect it to the base here, because this one is already connected to the base. We are going to go to the second single crochet. This one is connected here, so we're gonna connect it to this one here, this single crochet here. Connect it using slip stitch. 1, 2. So we are using 2 slip stitch to connect it to the base, and then turn. We are going to start again with the second row here, because we have 2 slip stitch here and the others don't count. 1, 2. So we are going to start the second row from here. We are going to do slip stitch on the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 10. Row 2 is finished. Chain 2, turn, for row 3 we are going to do half double crochet slip stitch on the back loop only. Yarn over inside the hook on the back loop, pull through 2, 10. Next, attach it to the base. One slip stitch, 2 slip stitch, and then turn, and then we'll start again here with slip stitch on the back loop only. 1, okay, now we have attached the last row to the base, and we are going to connect this last and first row together using a seam. And there we are. The sweater or pullover or jumper has finished.